Okie dokie. Quiet on the set. What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Abe. Welcome back to the Higher Power Lifestyle YouTube channel. And I have a really good review for you guys today. My good friends over at Mizuno, they know I'm in the middle of my marathon training right now, and they sent me something special. This shoe has been making a lot of noise in the running shoe industry. I'm excited to do this review for you guys today. This is an amazing looking shoe. This shoe just looks fast. The shoe that I'm going to review for you today is the Wave Rebellion Pro 3, aka Wave Rebellion Pro Beta. I'm very excited to review this shoe for you today. I took it on a test drive, and wait till I tell you guys. Wait till I tell you the experience I had. Oh, but before I get started, you know, after you have one of those good workouts, you know, you leave in the gym, you want to throw something nice and quality on your body, okay? So this here is the Mizuno oversized tee. This is the white pepper colorway, and I just love the way it feels. Back to the shoe. The first thing that jumps out is the stack in this shoe. Look at the midsole, all right? This midsole is monstrous. And then also look at the tapered heel, okay? So we're gonna talk about that. This shoe here is one of the most eye-catching shoes, running shoes, of the year. And I will have to say, man, you know, it is a really nice design. It's geometrically, you know, it has a different look and approach to a super shoe or a racing shoe. You can just look at the heel. I mean, even on the bottom, they went with full coverage, and you know, in terms of the rubber. But the shoe is very light. We're gonna start this thing from the top to the bottom. They have this reinforced mesh here, very lightweight, very breathable. Okay, that's one of the things that I noticed on the test run, is that, you know, super lightweight, super breathable. You almost, you know, really don't want to feel it, you know, on your foot. You know, really great experience there. So again, just looking at the shoe, just face value, it's a really nice looking shoe to me. This colorway is mint, okay? So it's mint black is the colorway. You can tell they used minimal material, but it is super quality, and it has this counter here at the forefoot here for stability. And the foot, it is a little bit narrower, but you know, for me, it fits perfect. No issues there. On the test run, I could feel just how breathable it was. I appreciate that. Also, the tongue is not gusseted. You know, some people do prefer the gusseted tongue. I do prefer a gusseted tongue. However, this didn't really bother me in this shoe. It has a few additional eyelets, or, you know, cuts in the tongue here for your lacing system lockdown, which did work for me. It's a very thin material. The tongue is cut short. There's this bit of a concavity here in the top part of the tongue, just to reduce any irritation or rubbing on the ankle. So, you know, of course, you don't want to be, you know, in your race feeling any type of irritations around your ankle. Speaking of the ankle, the collar of the shoe, it's little padding on the heel, very little padding, and there's a little bit more material on the inside around the collar, just for a little more stability. And the heel counter here, there's a little bit of sturdiness there. However, you know, it does have some give there. It's not nothing too crazy, but you know, very well designed upper in my opinion. Oh, the shoelaces are flat, which, you know, I love the flat shoelaces. Either way, no matter what shoe I'm running in, I double tie the shoelaces, because last thing you want to do is be on a run and your shoes come untied. You don't really have time to, you know, stop and tie them up again, you know. So I double tie all of my shoes, but either way, I've experienced that the flat shoelaces for me, they just stay you know, tied, you know, longer without any instances of them coming untied. Every run, every runner, every running experience is going to be different. Everyone is unique, all right? right? So different gait, different strides, different, you know, endurance levels, different, you know, goals, and, you know, it's always going to be different. So no matter how much I love this shoe, I always encourage that my viewers go to your local running store and try on a pair of these shoes. If they don't have them at your local running store, order it online, you know, and just read the fine print. Some you know, online stores will allow you to return running shoes if they don't meet your expectations. So, you know, read the fine print there, see if that's allowed, or just order a pair offline. Instead of running outside, take them to your local gym and put some treadmill miles on them just to test them out, so you don't put too much wear and tear, or any wear and tear for that matter, on it. And you can return it if it doesn't live up to your expectations, all right? So, my test run, I loved it, okay? I really love this shoe. Putting this shoe on felt different than any other racing shoe I've experienced. And it is because the stack height, it's because of how much foam is here, how much cushioning is here, and just, you know, geometrically how they designed this midsole. So, but either way, let's finish up on the top here. So the tongue, well designed, the collar, great, the cushioning, just perfect, not too much material, just enough to keep it light and, you know, still stable, in my opinion. Everything just felt like it just kept my foot in place. So no problems with the upper. All right. The midsole. All right. So this stack height, I mean, I've seen, you know, a lot of controversy around the stack height. Mizuno, they have beat that measurement system to make this World Athletic approved. Okay. So this, you see, this is a monstrous stack on this shoe. You can see the taper right here, is the bevels right here. This has a 4mm offset, or 4mm drop, and I've seen it at 36mm on the forefoot, 40mm on the back. But in this section here, you're looking at somewhere about 55mm stack. This is the Mizuno Energy XP foam. This is a supercritical nitrogen infused foam. This thing is bouncy, but not bouncy like the Neo Vista. This has a lot of energy feedback. It feels like those moon shoes that you may hear referenced when people speak about this shoe.
Mini trampolines for your feet.
Moon shoes, jump straight to the moon.
How high can you jump?
I am here to tell you, it does give you that feel of a moon shoe. Like, I actually stepped in this shoe, and walking in this shoe feels weird. Running in this shoe feels amazing. So I am going to do a few more test runs in this shoe, but I do believe that this will be my 2025 Publix Marathon running shoe. And it's just solely based on that energy feedback, that springiness. This foam is different from the Neo Vista foam. This Energy XP foam, this foam is very responsive, very bouncy, very springy, and I think that it will save my legs later in that longer distance, okay? So yeah, this is, if I haven't mentioned it already, this is a racing shoe, okay? This is a 5K to marathon racing shoe. I would not recommend any trail running, or any of you guys that want to get adventurous just because it's comfortable and it's cushiony. Do not take this on the trail, okay? Your ankles will not be happy. You can just take a look at the geometry of the midsole. It's totally different than anything you've seen. And Mizuno, they have the smooth speed assist, also to help you with your gait, and they have some people in the lab that are really studying things. They're really figuring out how to get it just right. They're fine-tuning things in the lab, I can tell. Like, I haven't experienced the two previous iterations of the Wave Rebellion Pros, but I can tell you with the Wave Rebellion Pro 3, this is the second shoe from Mizuno this year that I've reviewed, with the Neo Vista being the first, and this Wave Rebellion Pro 3 being the second, where I've experienced something that I haven't ever experienced with any other running shoe. So I know that Mizuno is in the lab experimenting with just enhancing and improving the overall running experience, but they really knocked it out of the park with this shoe. This is a fast shoe. This is a super fast shoe. I enjoyed my run in the shoe, looking forward to many other runs. So if you look here at the middle portion here, you see the little black slit there. That is just a peak of the carbon reinforced wave plate, all right? This shoe, as you can see, you cannot bend the shoe. So this is something that you want in a super shoe, okay, or a racing shoe, when you are on those longer runs and you need that assistance with your stride and that stability. A good wave plate will help you with that, and this is a carbon reinforced wave plate, and again, it runs the length of the shoe, so that is a huge plus for the design of this shoe. We're going to talk about the outsole, and again, if you go back to my previous reviews on Mizuno and the G3 outsole, this G3 rubber, at this point, man, I'm convinced that it's indestructible. Okay, this outsole here, as you can see, for most super shoes, they try to keep it light, they try to skim on the outsole in terms of the rubber. As you can see, Mizuno, because of just how lightweight the G3 rubber is, they just cover the entire outsole, so the traction in this shoe is maximal. With the G3 rubber, when you're running, you want to have confidence in your stride. Last thing you want to do is get injured. If it's raining, last thing you want to do is slip. If there's any, sleek terrain or any rugged terrain, you want to make sure that, your shoe is going to do its job and provide the traction and the grip that you need for the stride. This G3 rubber, again, I rant and rave about this rubber, have been for years. They've put it on the Wave Rebellion Pro 3. And on my test run, again, coupled with a super shoe, it might be some of the least bit of material used on the shoe, but to me, it's the most important. And it's the reason why I'm looking forward to running in my next marathon in this shoe, because you want a workhorse. You want a shoe that's going to perform from the top to the bottom for you during a marathon. You know that sometimes, let's get those drinks. Get that drink. Usually they have, hold on. So this shoe right here just checks off all of the boxes for me, okay? I thought that maybe running with the heel, tapered the way that it is would be a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm not a heel striker. I typically strike right here at the midfoot here, so I'm good there. And again, when I land, I feel that energy feedback instantly, which I really love. The weight of the shoe, for a size 9, it comes in at 7.7 ounces, so that's fine for me. The sole doesn't come out, most super shoes, your sole's not going to come out. So as you can see here on the bottom also, you get a peek of that carbon reinforced wave plate. This huge cavity here, and the way that it's kind of designed to help disperse the weight and the energy and help you through your gait and your stride. So in regards to price, this shoe comes in at $250 US, which may seem a little bit pricey to some, but when it comes to racing shoes, this is right on par and maybe even a little bit cheaper than some of its competitors. So it is a sweet spot price for me. So $250. And there are other colorways as well in this shoe. I know the first colorway that came out was that zebra print. So everyone saw those zebra printed shoe everywhere. All right. So that stood out a lot, but now, they have this mint color here, which is a really nice colorway. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but a lot of technology went into this shoe. So again, very lightweight upper, reinforced mesh. They did excellent with the tongue design, kept the material light but stable for the collar. It also has the reflective blinkers on the back to let you know, look, this machine is moving. It's going to either turn right, it's going to turn left. And again, look at the stack height, look at the cushioning on the midsole, something to just marvel at, because it is a beauty to me. So that pretty much sums up my review of the Wave Rebellion Pro 3. All right, I'll put a little additional information down below for you guys to check out in regards to the shoe. If you own a pair, if you ran in a pair, or thinking about running in a pair, I encourage you to comment below. All right, because the running community is growing, you know, so we need all the information that we can get on these running products, okay, because things are moving fast, okay, no pun intended. And as you can see, technology is changing, it's improving, and you know, we want to know, I want to know your experiences, you know, because I'm doing my own studies, and, you know, researching, you know, different types of shoes and technology that's going into the shoes, and different ways I can help prolong my running career, because that's ultimately what it's all about. You know, we love this sport of running, and we want to do it forever, or as long as we possibly can, and we want to make sure that, you know, we are in tune with the different products and the technologies that these companies are putting out on the market, okay, and the experience that people are having with them, okay, so the good and the bad, you know. So with me, you know, I always want to bring that information to you guys, the honest, transparent, you know, truth about, you know, how I feel about a product or a company, and, you know, what I recommend it to my audience. And of course, you know, I've been running in Mizuno for years, and so I've been growing with the brand as well, and I love their products, and I just love their messaging and what they stand for. And I know that Mizuno is always working on improving the overall experience for the runner. That's why I'm proud to be an ambassador of the brand. But again, you know, your thoughts, your experiences do matter as well, so comment below. But that's pretty much all I have right now, man. The Wave Rebellion Pro 3. Hey man, I love the shoe. My test run went well. Thank you guys for coming along with me, and, you know, go on that run today, man. You know, something need to tell you that, you know, you need to go ahead and go on that run. You know, if you were thinking about it, if you're on the fence, go on the run. You'll feel a lot better, okay? Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep going higher. Peace.